open top ones.
Yeah.
I think they're the small kitten size.
Okay. Soon, folks, he will have an eviction notice with only 3 weeks of damage deposit and last month's fee, which he hasn't paid, and the Popo will be here the day he leaves, so I get my money. Right on. Fingers crossed. Good luck with all of that. How much time? Oh, I didn't get on the map. Get on the map. Alright. We got 17 minutes on the clock. And as soon as Amanda's done with this text, maybe we'll open the box. He signed a final notice, and I reported him agreeing to it. I could give him a week if I wanted, but he's effed things up so much he broke all of his agreements and put me in risk of COVID multiple times, which is in the final notice. I have power. He just doesn't know it yet. Right on. Cool. All right. You good?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to go over there later today.
Sure, I figured as much. Oh, I never picked up that winter coat from that person on next door, or not next door, by that thing. Just trying to get that there. Yeah. Sorry, I have to roommate dates. I've been careful. Right on. All right, I'm gonna flip this around so we have a closer shot of the box and unboxing action. Yay, box! What's in the box? Let's go up with this. Amanda. You ready? Need scissors? I don't even know where those are anymore. Ah. Stop looking at houses. Let's do this thing. Okay, I got it. There. Can we all take a pee break? I guess so, because Amanda's doing this.
I need to take a pee break.
Okay. Potty Greek. Potty Greek would be great, actually. Nope, it is what I read. You cannot fix that. Yeah, okay, I'm going. Okay, when everyone's back, let me know. Let me grab a refill while we're doing our intermission. I need an intermission screen, I guess. Do you? You right, man.
Everybody go! We only have one bathroom. That's what you're saying. No cats lay on my computer while I've got my.
I am back. How do you potty Greek? Bear is legit thinking hard about laying on that keyboard. Facts. I gotta check this thing. Okay. I got a good birthday cake bar. Right on. Alright, I'm going to place my units, and then we can open the box.
I wish this house was having an open house.
Yeah. The Phenomenal says, "Hi, Amanda and Sam. Do you foster kittens as a full-time job? Greetings from Germany." I mean, it's definitely
We volunteer,
so
it's not something that we get paid for. It feels like a full-time job because we do it constant. Generally, we do it year-round. This is the first sort of break we've had in over a year. And technically, we're not really on break because we do have 2 fosters. They're just not in our house at the moment. They're at the Petsmart. So yeah, it feels like a full-time job. It is a lot of work. We're very hands-on with everything through rescuing them, taking care of them, getting them adoption ready, and then also finding their homes and placing them in homes. But we do get paid for it. It's volunteer. Sam has a full-time job, and I am a full-time stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
Also occasional preschool teacher substitute and substitute teacher, stay-at-home mom, and kitten rescuer person.
So we volunteer through a rescue, but we are also inching our way toward establishing our own nonprofit, which would make this slightly more job-like, but not necessarily a
Well, and
full-time
eventually
job at
we'd
that
like
point.
to have a cat cafe, and
That
that
would
would
be
be
a
a full-time job. For sure.
Mm-hmm. All right. Do you want to open that?
I think I need to place
Oh, I'm gonna go place your
this thing first.
woohoo box. This is a gift. So when we were most recently away at Idlewild, you would have noticed we had in the room is there a letter? No?
There's a thing right.
No, that's just a slip. I thought there was a note with it. I need this scissors.
Did you already open it? I think there was a note.
Kind of. I peeked. So we had an automatic feeder set up for Cutie and Bonita for dry food.
There's no note.
Okay. Well, Iris, this is that timing.
What do you need?
Go
Go ahead, keep talking.
No, I can't. She needs nothing. I have to save this.
Okay, what do you need? What do you need? Daddy's trying to record a video for
What's up, Iris?
product. What? Come on, come on, see. You can take that out to the living room. Come on.
Update on koala time. Thank you. You're doing a great job. Thanks so much. All right. Well, I was hoping Amanda would be in here to see this. Anyway, so we had an automatic feeder that we had set up both for the fosters and for our own cats. And that was all thanks to Turner, who had gifted us those. That company, PetLibro, reached out and wanted to see if we wanted to take a look at the upgraded version and review it. So they have sent us that. So this is the bigger and better automatic pet feeder that I will try and get out of this box. It is the Granary. Can't you wait for? I can wait. We'll do it again. Fine. But yeah, so we'll take a look at that when Amanda gets back. It's gonna look roughly like that. Diego, that particular channel point reward is for changing the cameras. So you have to put a number. We have 1 through 8. So there's main and PIP. PIP is a picture-in-a-picture that shows up on screen. I almost spit out my food when you were like, fine, I'll wait. Just not confident that. No, buddy. All right.
Now, of course, Betty wants to rescue koalas.
Oh boy. All right, well now I have to place my guys. And she back?
What? Why are you here? Yes, that's wonderful.
Don't pop that in here. That'll
Okay,
be
go
so
out,
loud.
please. Daddy's trying to record something.
All right.
Oh my God.
Lord. All right. So yeah, while we were in Idlewild, we had the PetLibro automatic feeders for both Cutie and Bonita, as well as our house cats, Inara and Aria, and they sent us the Granary, which is a bigger and better version of that pet feeder. And it's slightly different design and really tightly packed in.
Do you need some help?
I got it. There we go. So it looks just like our
I was gonna
air
say,
filter.
well, I was just gonna, it does look like our air filter.
So,
It
yeah.
doesn't look like size-wise, it's not all that much bigger. It
Um,
probably holds more, but like it doesn't take up
well,
much more
it's
space.
more
it's
to the
much
point. It
nicer
is a
design.
nicer design.
Like the lid,
The lid screws on,
yeah, that's
whereas the other version, we had to tape the other one on because cats could knock it off pretty
Yeah.
easily. Wilma Squilliam says, I used to use an automatic feeder, but the ant situation in the Bay Area where I live is insane. Yeah, we probably wouldn't use it constantly.
Yeah, we've had some serious ant issues in the past,
Same,
especially in
yeah.
the summer. But every year it seems to be a little bit different. Like some years are really bad, some years are not that bad. Luckily, this past year, 2 years hasn't been super bad for the ants here. But again, we wouldn't use it all the time. It's the kind of thing we use if we're like going to be out of town for a couple days or something like that.
Now let's get this close up. So we will set this up and give it a test run, kick it in the tires and all that stuff. Everything is contained in here. I guess we'll open that in a second. The cool thing about the version that we have is it is Wi-Fi controlled. So we have a mobile app, we can check on it, we can get a log of like, hey, it went off at, whenever, 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock, midnight, and it distributed X amount of food. Off the computer. Things like that, so this should do all of that as well. And I think I could even hook it up to IFTTT if I remember accurately, if we needed to do that. It also records sound, or you can speak through the mobile app to the device if that's your thing. When Amanda gets back, we'll open it up. Everything should be contained in here, which is like the dish, the power, the book, and stuff like that. And it's both battery operated, or you can plug it up in by USB-C. Here's all the stuff. And yeah, super excited about the fact that it locks.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so that's instructions.
It's just like an air purifier.
Oh, I think I have to take this whole thing off to get the bowl out, is my guess.
Take that cardboard out.
Oh, okay. That was easy enough. All right. Oh, cool. So there's the mechanism right there. So it's small portions. I think when we were feeding our cats with the other version, it's roughly the same size. We were doing like a 5 portion, so it'd scoop out 5 of those. And that was plenty. Like, so we were doing it like 4 times a day. There was like a moisture filter.
Yeah, it depends on if we're feeding dry in addition to wet, or if we're like only feeding dry because we're gone or something like that. How much
That's the plug is. So we actually have a USB power strip, so I can just plug it directly in this one. And
Yeah,
stainless
this is
steel
like a really
bowl.
nice one.
This comes out. Yeah, I'm excited. I think this is going to be great. So we'll set this up and do a test run for a little while in the week. Wow, that is actually hella fancy. It is.
It is. It's really nice.
Yeah, it's really good. And compared to the other one, this is like a really useful feature the other one did not have. A clear window into how much food is in the tank.
Yeah. And the other one is like, it's a
The other
nice
one's great.
feeder.
It's,
But you
I mean,
can
it's the
tell
same.
they looked at it and like were
This
like,
is how we can improve
yeah,
it.
we could make this better and
I
made
mean,
some.
yeah, like off the
definite
bat,
improvements.
this is a great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the reason that we chose the other ones initially was because we could control them from our phones, so they have like an app, and we didn't have to be home to like reset them or change things or do whatever.
So I did set up a command. If you do !feeder in the chat, it'll take you to their to this exact page on their website. We don't get a commission or anything like that, but we got a free feeder, so that's awesome.
I would definitely recommend. I mean, obviously we haven't used this particular model yet, but I would definitely recommend this feeder to anyone who's looking to buy an automatic feeder. I've been really happy with the other ones, especially because like I've seen other styles of feeders where like Bridget had one that was like big and round, and it was like a carousel.
Oh yeah.
And you like fill up one for one day, one for the next day, one
like
for the next day, and it just turns, and then it like opens. And she had that when she was feeding an outdoor cat, and they were going to be gone for a while. But she only wanted to have like one bowl's worth of food out a day so that it didn't attract other animals and stuff. And it got stuck, and like it had all these issues, and like it just seems so big and bulky, and it's so limiting to like how much you could, like this. You just fill up the whole thing, and you can have it go in pretty much any amount you want.
So,
Plus, it has that voice recording feature.
Yeah.
Call the cats over.
So like that's the full thing right there.
It's nice.
And the dish clips on this one, or at least there's enough friction to hold it on, whereas the other one, if
It
you
just
tried to
kinda
lift up the
sits.
tank, it would just sit there.
Yeah.
So
They don't like clip together.
yeah. So it's just they just did everything better.
Our battle is ready.
Oh, okay. Let's do the stream raiders.
Oh, actually, they would probably crawl up the chute. Oh,
What's that?
perhaps.
What's that?
Crawl up. The ants might crawl up the chute.
Yeah, that was my thought. So here, let me see this thing.
It's. Maybe they could get in there. Those holes are really small. I don't
I
know.
mean, ants can be pretty small. I did not lock that. My bad. The spin. My bad. That was on me. I'm not breaking it. It's pretty heavy duty plastic. So let's see. Can you see in there? That's right there where the mechanism is. So it's definitely not waterproof or anything. If you have small enough ants, they could jam themselves in there. And get like any dust particles, like crummy bits, but I don't think they're gonna get through that to the main part.
If you add a koala plushie to the Amazon wish list, I would love to surprise her with a stuffed koala she can foster.
What was the I need a
The
sound alert to
mouse.
scare the crap out of her and get her
She's
attention?
talking to me. She wanted me to get up and come over to the computer. I can't get the mouse over here. There we go. And scroll up to catch up on the chat.
So even this part, it's like so flush that if they did get up here, they're definitely not getting into the tank. Because like it's not like hard it's like a kind of a rubbery plastic. Like I can't even get a fingernail under there.
Reward, perhaps. Is that she's talking about the feeder? Did
You
you read
could
that
give,
part?
you could use it as a give treat channel. If we can connect it to IFTTT, then yes. I don't know that I can do that. You have clicked on someone's name. There, just hit escape.
Scroll. Oh my god.
I mean, I can plug it in.
My mom doesn't have an app she goes for, and you read that already.
Yes.
That was a whole tangent in my head. Woohoo. I talked to... Queen, I don't know if you saw it, but I sent you another link to a different house. It does not have a floor plan, but you can get, it is a 2-story house, and you can get the idea of the floor plan from the video or the pictures.
Okay.
Oh, and now, okay.
Now what?
No more cat in the window.
Be over here.
You can change the window bit to 1.
Okay. Which app is it?
What are you trying to do?
I'm setting this thing up. Oh, well, you do that. Okay. Oh, it automatically sees that there's a new feeder. This is the app. It's Smart Life. It automatically recognizes the new one being there. Next. So it's installing that. I'm going to throw some scoops in here. Yeah. No.
So that's covering. I accidentally moved the pip, and it's covering your.
Okay. No, you're fine. Get down, Bear. He's like, what are you putting in there?
Well, you're not on camera. That's what I'm trying to say.
I understand. It's not. Yeah, I don't have.
The pip isn't covering you. You're just not in the camera. So
That doesn't matter.
Tilt the camera
So I just
forward.
put stuff in there. It's fine.
Okay.
I can tilt it. Okay.
I just thought you wanted the whole setup on the video.
Yeah. All right.
Make
so
sure you lock the top.
That is
please.
locked.
Yay.
Okay.
These cats are trying to break into it.
All right, and it shows that that is connected by Wi-Fi. The app says it is.
It's cool that when you opened the app, it immediately recognized that we had
Yeah,
a feeder.
I was
how
like,
does it know that?
I honestly was like, man, I don't remember how I found these the last time. I think last time I had to scan like a QR code and do other
Yeah.
stuff.
How come the pip didn't go to 1?
I don't know. What did you do? Okay, so done. Oh my god. Oh wow, they updated the like interface as well. So here, I don't know if you can see that. Let's go to what camera's on. So this is the app. Which I don't know how well you can see that. So there's that circle, blue icon, an orange icon at the bottom. There's a bunch of numbers you can scroll through, which is the amounts. On the previous version of this, it went from like 1 to 8 or something. Now it goes to 50. So it gives you your battery level. I think the blue just is saying that it's connected. And then if I hit feed, I'm just going to do 1. Takes a second here. It's probably going to take a minute to do it because it hasn't done any yet. There. So that's 1 portion, and you can set it to do up to 50 portions per event.
That's probably
what
would fill the bowl. Like,
50?
right? You would think.
I would assume. I guess I did not make that command correctly, so I will take a look at that in a minute. Shoot. But yeah, I can just grab it from the, oh, you know what it is? HTTP I set up a short link, avalanche.com/feeder. I wonder, has Floofbot been active? That should take you to that page. I will be right back.
You guys, there have been no cats in the shelter. I have been looking at the shelter every single day. No kittens. I mean, there are cats, but there's no, like, underage kittens that need rescue. I have been looking and looking. Where are all the kittens at? It's okay. I'm in no rush, because pretty soon we're going to be just slammed with kittens when kitten season starts, so it is all right.
What is that?
Yeah, he's got, this is a specific disease, I cannot remember the name of it, but it's a thing that happens with cats. It's curable, it's treatable, but the rescue needs to pull that cat or they're going to put him down.
Yeah. Interesting. There's so many new things on the app right now. You can share the device. The person with whom you share the device may not be able to control the device. What does that even mean?
Oh, share it with me.
Add sharing. Link. Oh, here, message. Oh, man. You probably have to install the app, is my guess, but I shared it with you. It's a message, text message. Man. Okay. So, so yeah, you can either manually through the app do the feeding. There's a button on here, I believe.
I'm downloading the app right
Okay, so I believe there's a button on here so you can manually do it from the device itself. You can, like I said, set up automations. Where do you do that part? Share device, create group. Device update. Auto upgrade. Ooh, yeah, do that.
Man, we have an army. I think we can do this one early.
Isn't this one have hidden? It's got hidden things, so I'm not going to do it early.
Look at how full we are.
We're at 52 units. Kitten season is about to start in my area, though.
There's a lot of people playing right now. 26.
Wow, that's a good amount of people.
It is.
But yeah, it says it reveals enemies over time, and it's a 4, so I think we should wait until we at least have a little more. When the food landed in the bowl, my crazy cat would probably take off running from being spooked. That's, yeah.
Eventually, your cat would learn that sound means food, and they would come over. Like, that would attract them after, the first few times.
Yeah. Okay. Built an FAQ section. I don't see where you do. Also, it comes in white or black. I figured Amanda would prefer the white.
That's cool.
Since all our other appliances in here are white.
Definitely.
But yeah, it does have the black version, which looks pretty slick. Yeah, I don't see any kind of link to IFTTT, so don't think I can give the chat any kind of channel point or bit trigger for it. Slick, when did you come from? Darn it, yeah. Oh, okay, here's the... thing is on, this one. Does this see this at all? It's too bright for it. This is the scheduling interface. So you can pick what day, if you want to do different days of the week. I think this is pretty similar to the other one where we ended up having to do like 4 different schedules. So you basically are picking the time and then repeating it on X amount of days. They don't seem to have any kind of multiple time inputs on this, which is maybe my one critique, where I'd be like, it would be nice if you could just be like, do it Monday through Friday, 1 o'clock, 6 o'clock, midnight, something like that. This one, you have to do 3 separate schedules, but that's fine. And then, how do you do the... I gotta go place units. I'll be back.
Why are you leaving the room to place units?
My computer's battery died. I have to be plugged in.
I still have a minute and a half. Bear is, of these 2 cats, Bear really likes dry food. He's a lot more like Arya. He would probably prefer to eat only dry food and not wet food. He does like wet food and he does still eat it. But I have a feeling over time he would just stop eating wet food and start eating only dry food if he could. So as they get a little bit older, we'll probably taper down the wet food for them, the dry food for them, like we have for the girls. I was just saying that Bear prefers dry food. And Moose, I don't think Moose could take it or leave it. Like, he's not super into dry food. He really loves wet.
Oh no. It's got attached to the stickiness. Oh, we got a sticker. A sticker! One thing I think we have to do from the device itself and can't do through the app is you can record. I thought you could send messages, or maybe I just haven't seen that function. But you can record a message that plays every time the food gets dispensed. So what I could do is create a bits reward for that, where I can record a message of your choosing. Can't automate it so much, but I would have to come do it manually. Record button. In the unlock state, press and hold the button to start recording after a beep is heard. 10 seconds. Release the button if you finish recording. 2 beeps will be heard, indicating it is saved. Oh wait, unlocked. How do I unlock it? Now I have to read about the button to unlock it. To unlock the book, press and hold for 5 seconds. This one? Oh no, that's the indicator. This is the button. Now. Unlock button. Aha! Okay. Bear moves food.
No,
What?
that's not what it should say.
What should it say?
It should say Bear, Moose. That's what they react
Listen.
to when I feed them.
Hold on. Okay, when it beeps, you do that.
Bear, Moose.
Okay. Oh, I think I'm supposed to hold. Do it again.
Bear, Moose.
I've done it wrong. In the unlock state, press and hold the button. Start recording after the beep is heard. It doesn't say to let go, which makes me think I needed to hold it down. How come it didn't play?
Well, did you do it both ways?
It did.
I think we're too far